What's going on? Happy New Year. It's 2018. We're back in this thing. Welcome back to the Classics, the cinematic movie podcast that takes you back to the iconic films of 20 years ago. Happy New Year. It's been a good start to it, I'd say. We're 3 days in. A lot of good stuff is coming together for BTTC and Beat Network. And to best celebrate the first episode of the new year, I got my fam in here with me. Make some noise for not one, but both of these dudes. The Noize duo themselves, Big Los and Hollywood Kev.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Hoorah!
What's going on?
Right.
Happy New Year, fellas.
That was aggressive.
You probably never seen it on My Wife and Kids, Bobby's show.
It's Bobby's show.
He's like, you can have these moves because we don't even do these anymore. Hoorah!
Hands down, probably one of Cat Williams' best
That was-
cameo appearances.
That was
ever
the
done.
funniest episode of My Wife and Kids.
Hands
Yeah, what up?
down.
Big Los in the building.
I'm here.
Hoorah.
Hollywood Kev.
What's
I'm
going
here.
on, y'all? So, we're here today to talk about our top, not even the top, just our most anticipated movies of 2018. Because right now, the DeLorean is in the back, getting gassed up, getting the oil changed. We're going back to 1998 this year, okay? You'd be surprised how many things came out in 1998 that are celebrating 20 years this year. Like, damn, where was you at when this came out? So, I feel with 2018 being as strong as far as the movie releases go, it'd be dope that we come together to do our most anticipated movies of 2018. So how I wanted to do it is we'll do a little different this year. Since there's 3 of us, we all compiled our own separate list. Obviously, some movies are going to be on the same list, so we flipped a coin. I won. Good shit. I
It's
won.
only because it happened with Siri and I am Team
Because Siri
Droid.
knows what's going on. Siri knows you don't fuck with the iPhone, so that iPhone don't fuck for you. So.
Hey,
Siri know
hey,
that if Kev update his shit, she ain't gonna be able to tell time, speak, none
Listen,
of that.
yo.
Siri gonna become Sam if he update his shit.
Yo, I ain't
Siri,
gonna lie.
what you
that,
need,
that
brother?
Google Pixel 2 is looking
It's
mighty
looking
nice
as
to your
fuck,
boy.
right? Exactly. Now we can talk to our shit
It's
too.
looking
exactly.
mighty nice.
And the iPhone X is looking a bit expensive.
Right,
Yeah.
that's rent.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's rent plus a car note.
That is
Yeah.
rent.
So how we're gonna do this is I'll go first, and I'll throw out my movie in no particular order, and then whoever goes after that, you cannot mention the same movie because we're already gonna talk about it. Okay,
All right.
understood? So by the time we get done with this, we should each have about 5.
So whatever movie you say now, we can all talk on it. But when it's Los's turn, we're done talking about it.
Yes, because that's
Don't
now
worry,
off
ain't
his
that-
list.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like you explained that. Like
He did explain it so difficult.
You explained that like basketball.
Yeah, he did explain
No.
it difficult, but
No.
the way it flows is like, well, duh.
Because
Right, like what you get is like,
why
Okay.
would we talk about the same movie?
That's the well duh part, but the way you explained it, that well duh was not in there.
Well, duh. That's how we're doing it, okay? So I get to go first? Yeah, I get
Yeah.
to go first. Awesome. Well, to kick off the 2018 movie and most anticipated movies of 2018, I'm going to go with Black Panther.
yeah, well done.
Well done.
Yeah.
Black Panther movie looks incredibly dope.
Yeah.
No, it don't, because Michael B. Jordan got a white.
Oh, we gonna touch on that. We gonna touch on
We'll
that. fuck
touch on
shit.
that.
We gonna touch
That's
on that.
stupid shit. But outside of Michael B. Jordan and the white girl thing, which is dumb as hell, the movie, this is a movie, I feel like Marvel just knew exactly how to properly put this out. It's coming out Black History Month,
Right.
right? And this is the first time we've seen a superhero movie, a big budget superhero movie with an all-black cast, a black writer, and a black director. Where they do that at?
Shit. I guess we just get it this one time because we ain't gonna see it again for another 12 years.
Unless Black Panther gets a sequel, which I hope it does.
Chances are it will.
Likely it will.
Not as a superhero movie, obviously, but I think the most recent successful all black everything movie that we had was Moonlight.
It was.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but wasn't nobody flying to a different cosmic galaxy in Moonlight. That's strictly based at home.
That shit, and they even hold Moonlight, if you will. You know what I mean? With
Right.
that whole envelope debacle.
Oh, Envelope Gate.
But the first trailer for Black Panther came, and I was fucking blown away.
That shit gave me chills. I was like, oh shit.
I thought the music with Vince Staples was dope as all hell.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the entire layout of the movie, this is a dude that is from Oakland, California. Ryan Coogler, who's only made 2 movies prior to this.
Oh, he's a nigga through and through.
He's a nigga through and through. But Marvel saw fit in him to give him, I want to say the budget's like 120, maybe 125, something like that. And he said, go and make a fucking Black Panther movie. And it looks like he made it in stride.
We were talking about this the other day. Marvel was smart to do that because they realized how all of these cultural specific movies were getting whitewashed.
Yeah.
They wanted to be on the right side of history. They was like, look, here's my money. Here's a production book. Do you just give us what you get?
But you
done.
know,
we want nothing to do
out of all
with
the
this.
We're not
big
getting Ron Howard
major,
with this.
Not at all.
out of all the big major companies, Marvel is probably the only people that really do that. Because Marvel's, I don't want to say they've been down with niggas from the jump, but for the better half of it, they have been. You know what I mean? Like when they put out stuff,
their body quality for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. You know what I mean? I think Marvel's probably the only company that would even jump out the window and do something like this.
Marvel's probably the only company that hasn't had any real race relation issues. Like even Disney. I mean, you got
Well, Disney was a racist though.
hey, they was very racist back in the day.
I'm talking about no actual Walt Disney. He didn't like
True,
niggas.
true.
Now he's dead and gone.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're about piece over here, baby.
I'm not gonna lie. The producer in me, when I first saw the Black Panther trailer, I wanted to recreate. That's something that we actually did in school. We used to recreate trailers and shit like that.
That'd be fun.
I wanted to recreate it and put Black of the Berry on it and just make this gritty ass
And speaking
Black
of which,
Panther.
does it get more blacker that the person doing the theme song for this fucking
Kendrick.
movie is Kendrick
It's
Lamar?
fucking Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yes.
Marvel said y'all can have it. Come get me when y'all done.
Now let me ask you this: Does this set up something? Now I can only expect that this movie is gonna do crazy numbers.
So
with
ridiculous numbers.
So with that, we have 1 or 2 ways it can go. Do they say, "Well, we gave you guys what you wanted. We ain't gonna see you for another 12 years," or do they say, "We might have had something with this type of success"?
I don't think they're
Are we
gonna
going to start seeing more?
I don't think they're gonna treat it like the presidency. I think they're gonna recognize what's up, because if you look at Avengers Infinity War, I want to say it was Infinity War where he debuted, right?
No. That hasn't came out yet.
Civil War.
Civil War. I'm sorry,
Civil War.
Avengers Civil War. You look at Civil War. The conversation wasn't about all these superheroes going against each other. It was Spider-Man is back in Marvel,
Spider-Man, the debut of Black Panther.
and Black Panther's debuting.
Yeah.
As soon as I can't forget Chadwick Boseman. As soon as Chadwick Boseman comes on stage, comes on camera, he's not even dressed as Black Panther.
Right.
But I know the reaction in the theater when we saw it had to be the same reaction across the board. As soon as it came on, everybody was like, "Yeah!" Like there was instant excitement. Like, bruh, that's fucking Black Panther.
Right.
And then when he finally comes out, especially if you actually know, you know what I'm saying,
He
the Black
came out
Panther
with
comic,
the shits
he
out
came
of the
out
gate.
with the shits immediately. He wasn't even with the team. Like, no, I want to kill that nigga. I
Right.
don't know what y'all on, but he got to die. You know what I mean? So, like, when I first saw the trailer, I instantly fell in love with it. I knew that this was it right here.
Yeah.
And nothing's gonna feel better than an all black cast and a black superhero dominating. If this does better, which I kind of see, if this does better than any of the Avengers movies or any of the other movies, they'd be stupid to just dead it here. They'd have to dive into the narrative.
Because, like you said, this movie is so highly anticipated. I can already see Black Panther, ruling the February month.
Hell yeah.
It has no competition.
It's gonna rule 2018.
Because the week before it drops, you have 50 Shades of Fuck Shit 3 or whatever the fuck.
There's another one coming out.
There's another one. Hopefully this is the last one too, because I'm so tired of this shit. But that comes before it, and I think the week after that is
Who gives a fuck?
who gives a fuck? Black Panther's gonna be
I'm about to
running.
say Black Panther's coming out. Ain't nothing else coming out. in
Only
February.
gripe I have with this movie, and it's not against. I guess this can go into the next kind of topic on this. It's not against him, but the character that Michael B. Jordan is playing, I just don't think he's the right casted person for that role. We should have got somebody bigger, because in the comic book, this person is like a big old behemoth type of dude. You know what I mean? That's my only issue with it. Unlike the other people that have an issue with him dating a white person.
Well, but before we get to that, obviously, with them putting Ryan Coogler in the director's chair, it had to be a double package, because Coogler at this point has not done a movie without his guy Michael B. whether it's a low budget like Fruitvale, someone higher budget like Creed, or fucking Marvel with this. So
you can't say fucking Marvel because let's not forget he was Johnny Storm at one point.
Very true.
But that wasn't Marvel. I mean, that was Marvel, but it wasn't under Marvel. That was under Fox.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're absolutely. But it also wasn't Ryan Coogler. And I felt like I felt like that was almost a part of the deal. Like, if you're gonna get me to direct, Michael B got to be somewhere in here.
That's fine, but they could have casted him as somebody other than the person he is.
And here's why I agree with Kev. He's the only nigga in Wakanda that ain't got an accent. He the only one that moved to Jersey before going back to Wakanda. Like, now,
burn it down.
But if now I get what you're saying, and I do agree with that. But if you're hip to the comic, technically you can see how he doesn't have an accent because he does move from Wakanda.
He moves, exactly. He moves around a lot, but it's still the roots of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm. Yeah.
But where I agree with you as far as it being a bigger guy, actor wise and size wise, I wouldn't have been mad. If they got even though he can't be in it because he's already playing the gatekeeper for Thor. But if they got like Idris Elba,
that would have been perfect.
That would have worked because he'd got massive.
That would have worked. You know what I mean?
And we've heard him play an African on what's the movie? Beast of No Nation.
Beast of No Nation. All right. So before we get to the to Michael B. Jordan thing, I just looked up. Looks like Kendrick Lamar's playing the. He's playing the college football playoff national championship next week or this week, one or two. And there's going to be a brand new sneak peek of Black Panther, and it's pretty much assumed he's going to perform the theme song during the halftime.
Oh, that's perfect because Trump's going to be there too. So I was like, take all this black, bro. Take all
Trump,
this black.
Black, take it. Let's move on. Los, it is your pick, sir.
For my most anticipated, I mean, is there really an order to this?
There's no order.
Okay, cool. Since you already took Black Panther, Creed 2.
Wow.
Oh.
Another Michael B. farce. All right.
I'm looking forward to Creed 2. And I'm looking forward to Creed 2 simply off of the rumor mill of what's going on. Like, they're trying to bring, like, first of all, we've already found out that it's supposed to be Ivan Drago's son versus Apollo Creed's son. Not going to lie. Sounds really stupid, sounds pretty lazy, but because we're in 2018, because we have new writers, we have, so much updated shit, I feel like this can be a better movie. But what I'm talking about, the rumor mill, is are they trying to get Dolph Lundgren's son to play Ivan Drago's not Dolph Lundgren's son, who are they trying to get to play Ivan Drago? Because I've heard a few names.
Well, they haven't released the official casting for the movie. Well, as far as we know, who's coming back for sure is, of course, Slide will be back to play Rocky. Michael B's coming back to play Adonis.
Dolph Lundgren's going to be there.
Dolph
to
Lundgren
play.
has officially signed on to replay Drago.
Ivan Drago.
And then Tessa Thompson's coming back.
Who the hell decided they was going to? Who said that he was going to make a baby with this man? This man was just beating up people for no reason. Like,
I mean,
how did that work out in the bedroom?
If you look at the time frame, that's kind of around the Weinstein. So Ivan could have really been out there.
How did that work out in the bedroom? Either you going to take this, I'm going to punch the shit out of you. How did that work out?
He probably...
If you die, then you die.
That nigga probably ruptured hella kidneys along the way. He was out there puncturing lungs.
Removing cervix.
Ivan, my spleen. Please stop.
But one of the rumors that I heard that actually gets me excited for it, as a black nerd that I am, one of the people that they're heavily considering, that even Sly Stallone tweeted out about, they want to get Brock Lesnar to play Baby Drago.
Ooh, that's a tough fight for Creed, isn't it?
But that don't even look right to me.
How he looks like he eats babies.
Yeah, but he on the physical aspect, but he don't look like no boxer. Even if you take all the MMA shit away.
I'm about to say, like,
even if you take that shit away, let's say he was strictly just a wrestler. Mm-hmm. He doesn't look like nobody that put no gloves on. That's the only issue that I have with that. But I agree with everything else. I think that movie, I kind of forgot about it. I think that movie can be something for real.
I think the movie could be something. Honestly, outside of my familiarity with Brock, through wrestling and through UFC, I would enjoy it because I know that he would be put in a position that, honestly, Ivan Drago should have been in. He really shouldn't have said that much in that movie. You know what I'm saying? Even the lines we got out of Ivan Drago in the original Rocky was kind of like, we could have done without this. Your keeper.
I don't know about you, but if he dies, he dies line is.
No, that was perfect. But then right after, I can't be defeated. We didn't need that.
You're talking about that. I will agree with you on
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I think the lines they can give Brock would fit his personality.
It would fit his personality, and I think he would kind of bring a little more star power to it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but how old is Brock nowadays? He got to be in his early 40s, right?
If not 40.
If not 40, yeah.
So I get what you're saying. I get where you're going. So they would have to cast somebody that seems similar in age to
Michael B.
to
because
B.
if Michael B's like it's his early 30, like 30, 31.
Okay, agreed. But what was the movie with his name is slipping my mind. He played Bane.
Tom Hardy.
Was it called Fighting?
Oh no, you're talking about Warrior.
Not Fighting, right? That was with the dancing nigga.
Channing
Tatum, right? So you look at Warrior. Who was the main fight in Warrior? Kurt Angle. That nigga's like 50.
No, the main fight in Warrior is
between brother and brother. But
yeah.
before they went down with them, who dude have to beat?
You had to fight Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle's like 50.
Yeah, but I think that dynamic in that particular movie it's like a free
because
for
Joe
all.
was older too, so
yeah, it's like in that movie it was like a free for all. Like it didn't matter your age. If you had them hands, you had them hands.
But putting big ass Brock Lesnar in the ring with Michael B. Jordan, he clearly looks older than Michael B. Jordan at that. That wouldn't work. Now I'll tell you what kind of scary.
Okay, wait. So hold on, I just realized what we're talking about here. So we didn't see flabby and sick 42-year-old George Foreman fight 23, 24-year-olds. Like we're acting like age is like really a big thing in boxing.
Yeah, but see, you talk about an actual boxing match. We're talking about what looks good on the camera. You know what I'm saying?
It's also about what's believable as well.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar versus Creed. That's not believable. At least not to me. It ain't.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with both of y'all in this. I agree with y'all. I just don't think I think Brock could be good, but at the same time, I can see where his flaws in this particular movie would be.
Oh, of course.
And that age gap is a big one.
It's an obvious age gap.
It's an obvious age gap. And then on top of that, I think with the first Creed, even though the last dude he fought was bigger than him in stature, I think Brock might be even bigger than that dude in stature. So it's going to look severely opposing. At least when Rocky and the Russian fought the first time.
I'm about to say, as we say on our show, let's ask Google. Dolph Lundgren's about 6'5", and Sly's like 4'11".
This is what I'm getting to. At least in that first one, Sly was hella buff. You know what I mean? He was buff and he was ripped. So even though there was a drastic height difference, the nigga looked like he still had them things. Michael B. Jordan ain't gonna be as
swole
big
as shit.
He is, but he's not gonna be able to close the gap to their physical stature to me.
Their physical difference.
Long conversation short. Y'all don't agree with Lesnar.
No.
I go 60-40.
Okay,
Don't
so
agree.
and by the way, Dolph Lundgren is 6'5", Sly Stallone is 5'10".
Oh, you can definitely see a difference.
Yeah, they're definitely
Never saying that.
But are they the same age though?
No, those two roughly, they're probably close to the same age.
But okay, so one of the things I am worried about when it comes to Creed 2, though, we're not getting back Coogler as director, unfortunately, but we are getting Stephen Caple Jr. I posted this on the Back to the Classics Facebook group. We're getting Stephen Caple Jr. He did a movie last year, or sort of no, the year before that, called
Sly Stallone is 71, Dolph Lundgren is 60.
God damn, Sly 71. Sheesh.
Well, at least they look the same fucking age, anyway. But
you was bad because all of your shit got shot down.
No, I'm mad at you want to put fucking Brock Lesnar in the ring with Michael B. Jordan.
I'm not saying I want to. I said it would be a solid pick and it would add star power. That's all I said. Y'all was just like, nah, because nah.
Nah. Okay, so Stephen Caple Jr., he directed a movie called The Land that came out in 2016. Super independent movie.
I tried watching that. They're in Cleveland.
Yeah, they're based in Cleveland.
And Brock is 10 years older than Michael B. Jordan. I'm done now.
Whatever. So I feel like
white people age like milk, so I'm done too. Damn it.
Yeah, they do.
I feel like Cable's camera work and the way he directs certain atmospheres is kind of similar to a Ryan Coogler, but it's hard. It's gonna be hard to watch Creed 2 and not miss that grittiness that Coogler's known to do. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I am still very much into. I know Sly's writing this Creed 2. So.
I think he wrote damn near all the Rockies or something like that.
Yeah, I believe he did.
When does this come out?
Creed 2 drops like October. Or November.
Oh, okay.
Something
Okay.
like that. Hollywood Kev, what you got?
I got Infinity War, man.
Hey.
I'm stoked for that movie. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. I think Infinity War is gonna be the biggest superhero movie of the year.
Call me crazy, but I really do think Black Panther's gonna beat that.
I don't think Black Panther is gonna beat it, but they're not gonna be far behind.
No, Black Panther's not going to beat it. But
they just won't be far behind.
But Infinity War is going to be that event film. Don't forget, we're talking about, 14 movies in the span of the last 10 years?
It's been a 10-year setup.
A 10-year setup for this movie.
You know what I'm saying? And this is just like part one of this movie.
Exactly. So I feel like though Black Panther is going to clean up, for sure, Infinity War can very well be the biggest movie we get this year.
I think so too, and I think it's going to be
like $1 billion easy.
I think it's going to be one of those things. I think Infinity War will be the biggest movie we get this year, and the only other movie people will be able to compare it to is Black Panther, because that's the only thing that's going to be close.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's, you know what I mean. I don't think there's number wise. I don't think there's going to be anything close.
You got we'll get to it, but I feel like even though Black Panther is going to be the one that's going to be right behind Infinity War, there's other releases come out this year that's going to generate a strong turnout.
Yeah, but it won't be Black Panther or Infinity War.
Man, you underestimating the power of nerds, bro. Especially with some of the movies on this list.
Don't forget, bro, Solo's coming.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Solo is coming.
I'm excited for this movie, man. I'm really interested to see who they're going to kill off. They got to kill off somebody.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Robert Downey personally.
Yeah, because he's done. Like he's
well, he said he was done. Then he came back and said he'll do as many as they're willing to let him do.
And someone has to die just for the story arc, because
that's what I'm saying.
Iron Man ain't forgiving Captain America for letting the murder of his parents go, and he's not forgiving the murder of his parents. So they're going to always have a problem. So one of them has to go.
Yeah, but and in this case, I think it's going to be Iron Man. I mean, he's an older guy. They let Captain America take on that new moniker as the Nomad. So I think they can probably play with that a little bit.
And they got a new rich nigga in Black Panther.
True. I feel like there's going to be three deaths.
Really?
Yeah, and those three will be Iron Man. Hawkeye's out of here. He's out of here for sure. And I also feel like the Hulk will die.
Nah, whoa.
Now listen.
Whoa.
If you Dazlam reaching right now,
exactly.
bro.
Just listen.
I've reached in my day on the noise.
just feel me though. If you have seen all the MCUs up to this point, outside of Hulk's one standalone movie that Ed Norton did, which I do enjoy, the Hulk storyline has been carried out throughout various movies. So if you watch Thor Ragnarok, you can kind of see where Hulk lands now, as far as like they covered the Planet Hulk storyline in Thor Ragnarok. Right? Even to the point to where there's a part of the movie where Bruce Banner says, he said, I forgot the actual issue, but he said, if I Hulk out one more time, I die.
Well, he just doesn't change back.
He won't change back. So there's no more Bruce Banner, there's only the Hulk now. Mm-hmm. So if you think about it, the way Thor Ragnarok ends, it wouldn't shock me if they decided to kill off Bruce Banner, or at least make Hulk permanently the Hulk.
Yeah, I was about to say, like in the lore, they kill Bruce Banner, and the Hulk is just the Hulk, which is why Hulk starts having full ass conversations and
he can actually talk
to
shit
adapt.
Now
reality,
I can see that. I can see them just having basically no Mark Ruffalo on camera. I can see that. But as far as them actually like no more Hulk, period, nah.
Because even Thanos, the Hulk.
Yeah, even in the comic books, Thanos has never lost to the Hulk, but he's never beaten Hulk, and he tries to avoid him by any means necessary.
Exactly. Right. That's none of the guys want to see Hulk.
I do agree with you with Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye might be the fuck up out of here, and I like Hawkeye. I do, but I think he might get up out of here.
The only reason
I think Hawkeye's out of there like the first 45 minutes.
The only reason I don't see Hawkeye going anywhere is because they need that one dude to do just enough to help save the day.
They need a non-human to make human-type feelings,
exactly.
in a sense.
And to be completely honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if where's my head at today? I can't remember her name. Black Widow. I would not be surprised if Black Widow gets knocked off.
The only reason I say that is because they only really got two female superheroes that really be doing shit. And at the end of the day, Scarlett Johansson look better than the other chick. So they need some type of sexual.
And outside of that,
I don't think she goes anywhere.
Iron Man's a human. but he has all this. He has all the brand.
That's why I said human, if you will.
And with Captain America, he's human as well. However, when you have Hawkeye, who's the most human
but Captain
of
America
them all.
is an enhanced.
He's a human, but he's like an enhanced
He's an enhanced
human.
human,
Like,
right? But we also saw Hawkeye's.
Plus, we've already killed him.
We saw Hawkeye's like family life in Avengers 2. Mm-hmm. So we know if or when, I'm gonna say when Hawkeye bites it, it's gonna hurt you more because we know what he's leaving behind when he does.
That's why I agree with you with the Hawkeye. I agree with you.
When
with
it comes down to the story, yeah, I can see why it could be Hawkeye. Only reason I think it's gonna be Black Widow is because Scarlett Johansson has already said, I don't want to be stuck to this movie. I don't want to be stuck to this.
But she's unlike. I mean, I know. Jeremy Renner has done other movies too, which have been good in my opinion. Scarlett Johansson, when she does other movies, are trash. So you might as well be stuck as Black Widow. That Ghost in the Shell shit was garbage.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
Lucy was garbage.
With Ghost in the Shell following Lucy, she may be like, "Hey, whatever y'all need me for."
Right. You might as well rock out with Marvel as long as they want you. I can understand Jeremy Renner not being there. I do. I think Iron Man is gonna get killed, and I think that's gonna. Before he dies, I think he's going to be. He might not die in the one that we see this year. Maybe the next one, because I think they're going to try to set up some type of replacement for him somehow. Because they had the little thing with the comic book, the black chick that was supposed to be Iron Man. They're calling her Iron Maiden or some shit like that. It was a black chick.
I can see her replacing Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, they haven't introduced her on the TV screen or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, if you're following the comic book part,
Iron Maiden is going to be based on the success of Black Panther.
It could be. It very well could be.
Got another black one for it.
Right. But I'm super excited for this movie. I'm already going to link up with you. We got to do my shirt for this movie. I'm excited for it.
Most definitely. Avengers Infinity War drops May 4th. This year,
yeah, we doing that because it's for my birthday.
Oh yeah,
so we gonna do there. We gonna get faded and we gonna go see this movie and eat some food afterwards.
Sit
and
there
be happy.
and fellowship and enjoy this Marvel thing.
Yeah.
All right. Next,
I might even hug Los. Los was bitching about a hug last time I was here. I might even give him a little hug.
Bet you I got my hug though. Cool.
Next up for me, I tried to keep it not low on my list, but I can't escape it because the first one was just so dope. Deadpool 2.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking superhero movies coming out.
Deadpool 2. Okay, so once again, we get this genius marketing team. I don't know who the fuck they got to do the marketing.
I'm starting to think it's Ryan Reynolds. That man.
I think they're giving this to Ryan Reynolds where they're giving Black Panther to black people.
Because I remember it was I think it was last year. And you remember it was like a little small teaser when
we got that teaser an exact year before.
So the dude was getting mugged, and then he changed. He does the Superman style to go to the phone booth. Whole time taking forever. Dude gets mugged in. He gets mugged and shot anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, so we know Deadpool 2's coming. That's dope. This first teaser we got.
Well, you knew Deadpool 2 was coming at the end of Deadpool.
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
Yeah, well, it's on its way. This teaser we got with Deadpool as Bob Ross is hands down.
That shit was funny.
The funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. Like, first of all, if for those who are familiar with Bob Ross is an
icon. He is a legend. God dang it.
He's a legend. And he's a guy that really does.
The lost BG.
He's a guy who really does smoke some fantastic marijuana and really goes deep into his paintings because.
When he said in the teaser, he said, put a little happy tree there. I was like, that's some legit Bob Ross shit.
That's some Bob Ross shit.
Every tree he puts there is a happy tree.
You're right.
Don't tell anyone that tree is there.
Look at there. God, I want some powder right now. Like,
how did Bob Ross flourish back in his heyday?
It was easier. He didn't have to deal with social media. That's what it was.
Like, look at this white man with his afro.
Right.
Okay. But you know what? Another reason why I love that trailer is because it's solely really 98% that Bob Ross bit. Mm-hmm. And then toward the very end of it, you get just quick glimpses of the actual movie. You know what I'm saying? We still don't see Cable. Mm-hmm. We get a quick look at, what's the chick, Domino. Mm-hmm. And, besides that, the original player is coming back. You just see Deadpool doing Deadpool shit. But it was enough to where us as fans of the original movie, like, dude, I cannot fucking wait for Deadpool 2.
And then seeing the pictures of Josh Brolin as Cable.
Oh yeah, I'm sold.
He looks dope as Cable, but I'm really curious on why they felt they needed to cast him for 2 separate roles like that.
It don't matter. He got the bag.
Marvel does it for
No,
everybody.
he's getting the bag, no question. But for him to play Thanos and then Cable, like, it'd be different if they casted him as somebody small time in a different Marvel movie. But Thanos that's a major player.
It is.
So to be casted in that and Cable, I think he's gonna kill them both. I think he's gonna kill both of them. I'm just curious on why they felt like they shouldn't have gotten somebody else.
Yeah, they do it all the time. That's just what they do. Like, we like you and we want you.
Hey, for that bag, they can like me all they want.
Chris Evans was Captain America, and he was also Human Torch.
Yeah.
So
Fox's Human Torch. We got to put that there.
And this is Fox's Deadpool. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
But also, you look at how confident they are in the movie. Deadpool 1 came out February of 2016?
Yes.
2016.
Yeah.
They got so much confidence in them now. They moved them from the earlier first quarter to summertime, June.
Because you got to remember, their biggest fear was like, oh my God, we're about to put out our first R-rated Marvel movie. Oh, geez, this may not work out. And it killed. They're like, what? Let's put this bitch in the summer.
To me, certain characters should be just R-rated. Deadpool being one. I feel like we were all cheated with Logan. He should have been R-rated.
Right, the one R-rated Logan we got was the last
best
one.
Right. I think certain characters should be R-rated. That's my opinion. I think certain characters should just be R-rated.
So who else in the Marvel universe outside of Luke Cage, but he's not going to get a movie? Who else in the Marvel universe do you think should have an R-rated movie?
I'd say Channing Tatum as
Gambit.
That should be R-rated.
Yeah, I believe that should be R-rated. I know we're probably going to touch on it. Venom should be an R-rated joint.
It really should. I believe it is, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe it is.
Like I said,
they can't go any other route with that because Carnage is the
main villain.
Yep. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, but I think certain characters with Marvel, they should be R-rated.
All right, so Deadpool 2 drops June 1st. Go out there and check it out. Los, what you got?
Well, my next one was going to be Venom, but I feel like we just touched on it a little bit. We really don't have that much information on Venom, so I am excited about Venom, but I'm going to replace my Venom punch-in.
Picture Venom.
I'm gonna replace that with my nerd senses, and I'm gonna go with Solo, a Star Wars story.
Nice.
I'm not a Star Wars guy. The last one I watched was not the one that came out last year. I think the one that came out the year before that. With the first one that what's the name was in the black. What's the fuck is his name?
Billy D. Williams?
No, not that far back.
It's about the one with the Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, right?
Is that the one with the red cover?
I think they all have red covers.
No. The Rogue One was one that came out last year, right?
Rogue One is like
that
the
one had like a
prequel to
white.
No, last year was not
What's the damn black dude's name?
There's only
man?
one other black person in the Jedi
it's
universe.
not.
Yes,
No, it's
it
not.
is.
No, it's not.
Billy D. and it's this dude.
I'm talking about.
And Sam Jackson is Mace Windu.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm about to pull it up right now.
I'm trying to blank on his name too. I hope you would have figured it out by now.
But anyway,
I can't remember his name for shit right now.
Only reason I'm excited about that.
I'm talking about the Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens. Yep.
Force Awakens. What the fuck is his name? John Boy. Yeah, that nigga.
Yeah.
That was the last one I seen. I didn't understand shit that was going on. So I have not been looking forward to any.
To understand that one, you got to know the whole. You got to know the whole thing.
Yeah,
obviously,
I'm not looking forward to any Star Wars.
No, I don't feel that. Only reason I am because I fucks with Star Wars.
Right.
Now that whole episode 1 through 3 can eat a dick.
That's the 80s, wasn't it? Or
nah, that's the because they went. All right, so it was weird. They went 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, prequel.
Why didn't they just do the shit in order? It's just so
now
confusing.
Yep.
It's weird. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it because outside of all the Jedis with the powers and shit like that, one of the favorite characters is Han Solo.
One of the most known characters.
One of the most known characters at that is Han Solo. Hearing his story prior, like what led up to all these motherfuckers not liking him, what led up to all the beef that he established just throughout the, I feel like that's going to be a dope story that we don't get all the super Jedi stuff. Like we just get some solid space battle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is going to be like, you remember the video game Star Fox?
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be Star Fox basically, and I'm cool with that.
I'm on board.
Now, what about the controversy that first it was Lord Miller who were directing the Solo movie, but they
switch out directors midway.
They turned to a fucking comedy, so they got fired halfway through production, and then Ron Howard had to jump in and practically refilm the whole movie.
Yeah, I heard that.
So
I'm okay with that. Ron Howard is a solid director.
Absolutely, but I'm a huge fan of Lord Miller. I love
Lord Miller's dope, but to take something and just make it into a comedy, like that's like obviously he's an asshole. There's supposed to be some comedic elements there, but it's like they're trying to make Deadpool out of a Star Wars movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would not be.
That wouldn't work because it make no fucking sense.
Yeah.
And you see what they now. Even though I heard Thor Ragnarok is dope, you hear that's the direction they're going to go with Thor's character from here on out now, right?
They have to.
They do have to, and sadly, even though Thor Ragnarok was dope, I don't like that.
Exactly. You're going to eventually get tired of it.
I don't.
Because, trust me, we were getting tired of the whole Shakespeare Thor, too. Because the first Thor movie is practically him doing Shakespeare.
Thor's Marvel's Iron Man. I'm sorry, Thor's Marvel's Aquaman is what I meant.
No, and that's fucked up because I like Thor. The only issue that I have,
Aquaman.
I like Aquaman too. The only issue that I had with the first Thor is that this nigga wasn't Thor the entire movie. That's my only issue with that one. The second one was trash.
Nigga with blonde hair.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. With this one, I'll give it a shot because I do want to see what the hype is about when it comes to these Star Wars joints. I just be so lost, and then how you explained it, you got to watch them in so many different orders. Like, I don't want to have to watch a movie that came out last year, and then in order to understand the story, I got to go back to the 80s. Like, come on, man.
And shout out to
if you do decide to see this one, you're not gonna have to go back because this is connected to no one.
Well,
else's story.
yeah. For this one, I'm talking about didn't one just come out?
Yeah,
like late last year.
Last Jedi.
Yeah.
But that's how they're doing it. Like they put out a prequel story, then you get an episode, then another prequel story, then an episode.
Man, fuck that. Let's put out the goddamn.
Let's shout out Donald Glover real quick, taking over the Billy D. Williams role.
Yep.
As Lando Calrissian.
Oh yeah, that's
big.
bag. Yeah.
That's big. He had the bag for that. Solo,
that may be his biggest bag.
Yeah. Solo, a Star Wars story, drops May 25th. Another summertime banger coming through here.
41 minutes.
All right. Big Kev, what you got?
I have the Maze Runner, the Death Cure.
Not interested
at all.
Really? I'm interested now. I watched the first two. They gripped me. Being that this one was supposed to actually come out in 2017, but Donald O'Brien, he had that whole injury thing. I'm interested to see how they wrap this up.
You know what? I think I see.
I don't know what else to say to it.
Well, you feel how I feel about the Han Solo joint.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I really don't want to see Maze Runner 2, though.
I can tell you right now, I saw one, and I was like, I'm fucking lost. I don't know what's this about.
And 2 kind of brings you into what it's about, and now 3 wraps it up. And I think these were based off books too. Mm-hmm. And I remember reading the first book when I was a kid, so that's probably has a lot to do with it. But I'm excited for this one. I may not go see it the day it drops, like the premiere, but I'm definitely gonna catch it.
You sure? You sound really into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, no. But Maze Runner, The Death Cure, drops this month, January 26th. So go on out there and check it out.
We'll see some niggas run some mazes.
Run some mazes through here real quick. Let's do one more round and we'll wrap it up. For me, this was a tough one because I was trying to keep it between Pacific Rim Uprising, which does look dope.
Yeah, I was interested for that one too.
But for some reason, I keep going back.
This is the last round, right?
Last round.
Do an honorable mention and one because I got 2.
Okay, cool.
I for sure at least want to.
Okay, cool.
Go up in there.
That's fair. Okay, so we'll do an honorable mention, and then you do your actual pick. So my honorable mention will be Pacific Rim Uprising, another John Boyega movie. He's taking over for Idris Elba in this one, and it just looks dope. It looks like what the Power Rangers movie should have been. It looks like what every Transformers movie should have been.
Right.
It just looks dope. You know what I mean? The graphics look great. The story looks like it's much more fleshed out this time around. I'm down for it. But my actual pick for the third round, Ready Player One.
That's what you wanted to end on?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
You know?
Not at all, actually.
You know? Seriously?
No.
Oh, y'all motherfucking strip it.
Not at all, actually.
Ready Player One is the nostalgia cum shot that everybody wanted to check out. Like, I thought when I saw that first trailer, when you got the DeLorean in there, you got Donkey Kong in there, you have all this shit from the 90s that we grew up with as kids, all in this world that that Steven Spielberg is going to be pretty much ushering us through, and the shit looks so dope. Like, Ready Player One is what Tron Legacy wanted to be, except they just couldn't pull off.
Yeah, I can get what you're saying.
What I'm saying? Ready Player One looks beyond dope to me. I'm looking so forward to it. I thought the first trailer I saw was just really, really dope. So with that being said, Ready Player One does drop March 30th of this year. Go ahead and check it out. And Pacific Rim Uprising drops March 23rd of this year as well. Go on, check that out. Los, honorable mention.
My honorable mention is an interesting one. Only because I'm not familiar with this man's story whatsoever outside of his run and his death. Those are literally the two things that I know about this guy. But my honorable mention, from pure curiosity, is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, I was
have
thinking
no
about
idea
that
what you're
shit
talking
too.
about.
All right, so
Fuck you.
have you ever heard the song Bohemian Rhapsody?
Nope.
Have you ever heard?
You have heard Bohemian
Maybe I
Rhapsody
haven't.
before.
Don't know.
But
the name.
you've heard of the band Queen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it's about. It's about the lead singer of the band. All right,
Well, it's actually about Queen.
it's about, I feel like it's more so about Freddie
I mean,
Mercury.
it's about Freddie Mercury.
Oh, that joint.
Yes.
Okay.
So the only reason I'm interested in it
It was honorable mention.
is an honorable mention. Yes, an honorable mention. And the only reason I'm interested in it is because my man from Mr. Robot, when they released a picture of him
He
as Freddie
looked
Mercury,
just
I'm like
him.
that's fucking Freddie Mercury. You know what I'm saying? And then you hear, like, there are rumbles about Freddie Mercury's story, but it's like when people say they're bringing this story to the big screen, they're like, yo, y'all gotta serve him well. Like, if y'all gonna bring Freddie Mercury to the screen, you gotta bring Freddie Mercury to the screen.
Right.
And the people that are producing the movie are like, trust me, we brought Freddie Mercury to the screen. I heard they're still trying to work it out to not make it NC-17. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Rami Malek was.
Damn, what could they have in there to make it?
Bruh, Freddie Mercury lived a wild life.
He lived a life, bro.
Because, mind you, he died of AIDS.
Right.
So
that's all you need to know right there.
he died of AIDS. But Rami Malek was so dedicated to this character. That's what actually got Bryan Singer fired, because he couldn't get along with his dude, and then it was a certain shit that he just did he couldn't do. And the funny thing about Bohemian Rhapsody was that at one point it was supposed to be Sacha Baron Cohen playing Freddie Mercury.
Oh, thank God they changed that.
I mean, I was down for it, but then we saw the first still of Malik as Freddie. I was like, you know what? I'm down for that. Let's see where this goes.
I felt like he probably really captures that character. And then it's something that you really got to go into with an open mind. If you aren't, like, if you enjoy Moonlight for what it was, then you'll probably fuck with Bohemian Rhapsody. Just, it's like turned all the way up though, I'm sure.
Freddie
Again, the man died from AIDS, so that speaks volumes.
That's tell you a lot.
You know, and then really, I just want a movie to serve a better iconic person, because like, Right by My Side should have been a much better movie than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You got to write all is by my side.
All Is By My Side. There you go. That should have been a way better movie. That's the movie about Jimi Hendrix, but they didn't get the license to any of his music, so that was
trash.
whack.
I want to see that shit.
Damn. You know, I felt like
And 3000 played a fantastic Jimi Hendrix.
I
he
bet
did,
you
but
he
it
did.
just
But if you ain't got the
movie should have been
music,
better. So then you look at where you did get the license to the music, the Doors movie, to me was whack. And I'm just like, I really want to see a movie about these rock stars, about these people who lived a life that, you know, outside of the music, they tell tales of how these dudes used to party. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to see something that's going to truly give me that story.
And we are due for a strong, delivered
Like,
biopic.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
All Eyes on Me wasn't it.
All Eyes on Me was not it.
Wasn't it?
Shit, Get On Up wasn't it.
I actually like it.
Get On Up was good, but it wasn't it.
It wasn't it. Yeah, it was
Because
good.
trust
It
me,
wasn't it.
First of all, rest in peace to James Brown, legendary man. You know, completely. the fact that there was only one scene where he was beating his wife, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that there was no dogs getting sicked on anybody. Like James Brown has a story, and I feel like they didn't dive into it the way they should have. The way I'm hearing they're doing Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm very interested in. But more anticipated than Bohemian Rhapsody. Shit, I actually think it's been said. I was looking at my list, but if I had to pick something, I'm definitely checking for Equalizer 2.
Okay.
All right. That was one of those movies where I felt like they really shouldn't make a 2 because I really don't know
That's
what
how I felt about Scarface.
the
But guess
2
what?
would
They
be
doing
about.
it.
but yeah, okay.
I'm looking forward to Equalizer 2 just because it left off. Like I want to see how they're going to take where they left off with Equalizer 1 and stretch that out. You know what I'm saying? I look at movies like
He killed the boss, so like, what do you do after you done killed the boss?
I look at movies like John Wick Chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? They open it up with him killing the boss. So it's like, all right, so that concludes that. So now what's the rest of this movie about?
Right.
I feel like they're going to do the same thing with the Equalizer. They're just going to jump into it instead of giving us the finale of what the first one was, because we already got a finale.
What if the Equalizer 2 is a prequel?
Then it shouldn't be 2 then.
They do it plenty of times where they say 2 and it be a prequel. I've seen that before with movies.
I'm just happy that we're getting back Denzel and Anson Fuqua directing again, because those two make fucking magic.
They don't fail when they're with each other.
They make fucking magic together.
That's true.
So Bohemian Rhapsody does drop Christmas Day this year.
Okay.
And then Equalizer 2 comes out August 3rd of this year. So, mark the calendars for that. I'm with Los, actually. I'm definitely looking forward to Equalizer 2. If not for anything, the first one was dope.
The first one was crazy. And I feel like you have to top it. You have to top it. Now, even though I brought up John Wick Chapter 2, to me that was a bad example because I thought John Wick Chapter 2 was whack. I thought it was like a video game in a movie.
I didn't think it was whack, but it could have been better.
Okay, there you go. It could have been better. So since it wasn't better, it was whack. So I don't want them to go down that route. I don't want them to just make him just basically a black John McClane. I want, some good shit while we still got Denzel in a good moving era. Like, my man is 63. I don't think we got too much. We ain't got too much. We just got Ron Israel. You know what I mean? Roman Israel. There we go. We just got Roman Israel. His cousin. He does like small claims court traffic tickets and shit. Kev, it's on you.
Last minute DUIs and whatnot.
Exactly. I'm gonna keep them short because I actually got 2 honorable mentions. I thought one of y'all would have touched on one, but you didn't. One of them is Den of Thieves.
Okay.
I wanted to, but I'm not excited. I'm not as excited for Den of Thieves as I am Equalizer 2.
I just want to see that, and I'm
depending
on the movie.
About it for sure.
Me too. Depending on the movie, I go into it with the entertainment, or if I'm actually trying to learn, and I want to see what Ice Cube son was O'Shea Jackson Jr. Is his last name Jackson?
Yeah, it's all the same shit.
I just want to see how he's going to be portrayed in this, because when people first saw him in Straight Outta Compton, that's Ice Cube son. You saw him
You
as
expect
Cube.
him to be able to act like Ice
right.
Cube,
So I want to see what he does with this, and then the trailers look interesting. My second honorable mention is only for the same reasons, but it's 10 years or shit. It's longer than that. Incredibles 2.
Yes.
I want to see how that's going to work.
Yes, I'm so down for Incredibles 2, man. That's
Didn't they drop the trailer for that recently?
They did.
They did.
The Incredibles was the best Fantastic Four movie we never got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just interested to see, with so much time has passed, I just want to see what they're going to do with it. But my actual movie, and it's only because I love this character, how some people love like Jason or Michael Myers. I like the Predator.
High fucking five.
I was looking at that.
So I want to know. That's my movie. I want to see what they do with this, man.
The only reason I'm not excited about the Predator is because of what they just did with Alien.
Well, I wouldn't even compare the two, because this Predator, number one, you got Shane Black is now back to write and direct. He wrote the first two, and he starred in, I think, the second one, I believe. The question is, with this new cast, you got Keegan-Michael Key, you got Trevante Rhodes, you got what's my man's name from
Sterling K. Brown.
I
like that dude. That dude got skills.
Great actor, you know what I mean? But on top of that, you got the dude that played the bad guy in Logan. I can't think of his name for shit. The same dude that's from Narcos.
Oh, Boyd. Boyd Holbrook or some shit. Yeah.
So yeah, that team.
I liked him in Logan.
He was dope.
In Logan, he was so fucking smooth.
So smooth. So you take all of that, and then you get Black to come back and write and direct the movie with a possible cameo from Dutch Arnold. I was like, okay, I'm kind of down for this, actually.
You want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, I'm not hyped about that at all.
If it's done right, I would.
But I can see how it would fit in. I'm just interested because Predator to me is like one of those things where it doesn't really have a chronological type thing with Alien and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can invent new shit with it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you know what I mean? So I think this is a perfect chance to get people on this newer generation on board with the Predator and what they're doing. And then, like I said, I just love the Predator, dude. When I get my bike, I'm going to invest in this helmet, and it's a Predator type helmet. Helmet going to cost me like $400, but this motherfucker looks so dope. Got the little laser on it and everything. Like, man, I just like the Predator.
Does it come with the dreads too?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I could put little carbon fiber tips on the dreads. You can get certain masks to where it looks like the Predator with the mask on. Oh shit. Predator with the mask on and Predator with it off. So I just like the shit. Man.
The only reason I'm not as excited is because I look at movies like Predator and I look at movies like Alien. Like I felt like just because they have the technology to add all this CGI shit, it's just like, ooh, let's put this here. Like, for what? For
some movies, yeah. But I think with Predator, you don't even need a CGI like that. Honestly, I watched a dude this past Halloween that put together a whole mask. Like, look at Predator.
You don't, but Alien was practical effects all the way up to the last one. That CGI Alien looks so whack.
It does.
It looks so whack. And I feel like they're gonna want the Predator to do more stuff. So I'm not saying he's not gonna be, a dude in a suit, but I feel like we're gonna get a lot of trash CGI just to have some Predator-ish shit. That's
how did you guys feel about the one that came out? Was that like 09?
And that's what I was just about to say.
No, just the Predators.
I hated that one.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it.
I hated it. Yeah.
I didn't hate it. It had some good elements, but it had a lot of bad elements.
It didn't have no good elements at all.
When it first started, they really didn't know what the fuck was going on. That was cool, but then it kind of tailwinded after that.
And then I was mad because nobody said you ugly motherfucker. It ain't a Predators movie. Let somebody say you ugly motherfucker.
Well, nowadays in 2018, everybody's doing dreads now, so it's like, you offend him, you offended the whole
fuck
hip-hop
that. I needed Sam Jackson to pop out and say, you ugly motherfucker.
You ugly motherfucker. So
I don't know why I'm here.
So Kev, your honorable mentions are Den of Thieves, which drops January 19th, and then you also have The Incredibles 2, which drops June 15th. I cannot wait to see that shit.
Yeah.
And then of course your top pick, The Predator, hits theaters August 3rd with a dope ass cast. I don't know what Lo's talking about, but I will be with you when you go check out The Predator for sure. That's it.
I'm gonna go see it, but I'm not like.
No, I just came to the conclusion. Los is a very harsh critic.
For no reason.
He's a very harsh critic. The way, like, if I want to know if a movie is good or not, I ask Los. He tell me he's seen it or not, and then I'll go to IMDb because they rate harsh too. Mm-hmm. So between the two, if they give me a harsh rating, or even if they give me a semi-good rating, that means I know the movie's dope.
And then on top of that, Los's critique be so deep. Like, wait a minute, huh? I don't like it because. Go back to that one scene. See the nigga in the back? The nigga right there?
Yeah, he was looking funny.
He's looking funny as shit. I don't like that
first
shit.
Of all, first of all, I don't go that deep into movies.
Like the third shooter from the front. He shot way too early. No bullet came out. I don't like that shit.
Right. That nigga went through 2 clips and he only went through 1. I don't like that shit.
This is coming from the niggas to be like, hey, yo, the key grip on that last movie was amazing.
That's because.
What the fuck does a key grip do? Exactly. But anyway.
Listen. Like I said, I go into certain movies with a different mindset. Most of the movies that I mentioned, I'm going to be entertained. Mm-hmm. When I go to watch Den of Thieves, I'm not looking to be entertained. I'm looking to learn what I can because I look at those guys as more of some of them as more of an indie artist than I do major mainstream.
So forgive me for giving a fuck about a story. Is what it sounds
I mean,
like.
I care about the story too.
Yeah, story comes first.
Yeah, I care about the story too. But sometimes with certain movies that I'll be like, that movie was dope. I don't know what he's talking about. And I try to go back and watch and see what she's talking about. I'll be like, nah, this nigga just didn't like it.
Give me an
just
example.
Angry.
Give me an example.
I can't think of one right now
because they don't exist.
Yes, they do.
Every movie I thought was trash was trash.
No, because I personally like John Wick 2.
Me too.
I thought it was pretty dope.
Actually. I thought the way they did it was dope. Like, this nigga's on the run from niggas just like him.
From everybody.
Like, I thought that was dope.
We walked out. Lo was like,
nah.
I don't like it. So yeah, he got tap dance for you. Goddamn, you know.
He might as well. He was doing every fucking thing else. John Wick 3, guarantee you they going to space. Guarantee you.
He been trying to send somebody to space for like the last 8 movies.
That's where everybody going at this
space.
point.
Fast and Furious in space.
Yep. Goes
John Wick 3 is going to be in space. John Wick 3 is going to be called In Space No Helmet. Because that's how badass
we about to
John
get
Wick
Boo
is.
3 in space. The aliens coming. That's what we
We're
getting.
already getting. We already got Boo 2 times, and now I think the next one ain't they? It's a funeral or something like that.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I've seen Boo 2.
Why'd you see Boo 2?
Why'd you see that?
It made my top 10 worst of the year for sure. Well, thank you, fellas. I appreciate that. I get the moral story is Los doesn't like shit.
Right.
Yeah, moving on.
He's old and grumpy.
Let the good people know where they can find you. Hollywood Kev.
_ Hollywood
Obviously
Kev.
not enjoying good movies.
I enjoy great movies, thank you very much. You, on the other hand, we don't know what the hell you got going on. But _ Hollywood Kev on Twitter and Instagram. Hollywood Kev with a 3 as the E on Kev for Snapchat. That's where I'm at.
Big Los.
At Big Los UTC on Twitter.
Not
Ain't
no
on every
movie
movie.
theater, right? He ain't in no movie theater.
Big Los IG. In the theater talking shit about your favorite movie. You can snap me as well.
That got to be your new bio. Talking shit about your favorite movie. Like where it says, where are you at? Talking shit about your favorite movie.
And I gotta have the Shaq lip. The way he was looking at that meme. Of course, y'all go ahead and follow at the Noize Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Right on. You can find me on all these social media simply at I am Jay Alonzo. That's Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. The Back to Classic Facebook page is up running. Jump in and join the conversation. The Back to Classic IG page is coming together. So once that's up, just find us out, follow us, and we got more stuff coming your way. Don't forget to jump on to Beat.
I feel like that was like secret for like I haven't done it yet. Cause like what does it take to put an IG page out?
Am I not promoting my shit right now?
I'm building.
Am I not promoting my shit right now? That's nice for you to jump in and interrupt because you hate movies and shit. Okay, like I was saying, jump on BeatNetworkOnline.com for your links to all your favorite podcasts, your links to all your merch, and your links to all the top articles being posted by our new head writer. Well, not even our new head writer. He just became our head writer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwayne. Shout out Dwayne.
Shout out to Dwayne. And that's I ain't gonna lie, I forgot his name just that quick.
Horrible.
Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Tell the folks you know we love you. We'll be back next week with a whole another one. I am Jay Alonzo. This is Back to Classics. We out this thing, man. Peace.